Look at this guy. Look at him. Hey! What are you doing? Hey! What are you doing? You're going to be placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated, okay?
Just calm down, okay?
No.
Stop.
I like this.
Okay.
Over here on the right side of my car.
What's in here that's yours?
These are the moments when cops arrest holy people, starting with a case of a pastor who was arrested and tasered in a shocking accident. On August 25, 2019, in Worcester, Massachusetts, police arrived at the church of Pastor Joseph Rizzuti Sr. They were there to retrieve his granddaughter from her mother due to a custody issue, but things escalated quickly. As officers attempted to take the child, Rizzuti intervened, arguing with the police and calling one of them a tyrant. The officer, rather than de-escalating, turned on the pastor, threatening him with arrest. But what happened next was chaos. As Rizzuti stood his ground, officers grabbed him and slammed him against a pew inside the church.
Who are you? Why don't you go inside? You have nothing about it.
Oh, that's my daughter. So, okay. Yeah, I do have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you know,
you don't have to.
This has something to do with you.
How's that? Tyrant. Tyrant, don't come tell me what I don't do. Tyrant.
You done yelling? You done yelling?
Are you done yelling? Acting like a big shot?
We're all set here. You can go inside.
No, you go on.
You're not going to tell me what to do. You can go inside. You're about to be arrested for disturbing the peace.
You here, tyrant. Let's get him. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at him. Hey! What are you doing?
Hey! What are you doing? Oh, you're in a trouble! Oh, listen!
Just stop. We're in
the church.
What's wrong with you people? These guys are tyrants. You stop laughing at me. I want a supervisor. I want a supervisor.
Let go of me. What's wrong with you?
He's a tyrant.
I'm resisting you.
For him, you idiot. You're on the ground. Get on the ground.
You're psycho.
Stop moving.
You're hurting me.
You stop me. Are you thinking of a dick? Stop yelling. Stop yelling.
Relax. Let go of me. You're hurting my wrist. Let go of me. Listen, buddy. Let go of me. I'm gonna sue this shit out of you, so you know.
This guy's been hitting me, kicking me.
Yeah, I'm gonna sue the crap out of him. You're hurting me, man. Let me let go of me. Hey, I need to get off my wrist.
Stay there.
I need to get off my wrist. What the hell's
He's a
wrong with
tyrant,
you?
Joe.
I just asked you to get off my wrist, man.
All because he was asked a simple question. Tased me, you knocked me to the ground, and this guy's pulling my pants down. No one's checked me out.
They're waiting for him to calm down. They're waiting for him to calm down.
I like my money clip and my money back.
Take care of that.
Look at this stuff.
Church members, horrified, screamed that the pastor had a heart condition, but the officers ignored them. His son tried to intervene and was also tackled. In the struggle, Rizzuti was struck in the face, handcuffed, and dragged out of his own church like a criminal. Congregants were in shock, some recording, others crying out that the police had crossed a line. The police claimed the pastor was resisting arrest, but to those present, it was clear. This was an abuse of power. Rizzuti and his son were charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and obstruction of justice. However, when the case went to court, a judge found both men not guilty. Rizzuti filed a civil lawsuit against the Worcester Police Department, arguing excessive force and violation of his rights. But wait for this next case where a drunk priest pulled over by cops for DUI. On the night of July 29, 2023, a La Crosse police officer conducted what would soon become one of the most unusual traffic stops of his career. A car with a blown-out tire was struggling to stay on the road, prompting the officer to pull the vehicle over. As he approached, he found a well-dressed man behind the wheel, his speech slightly slurred, his breath heavy with alcohol. "Have you been drinking tonight?" the officer asked. The response was shocking. "A couple of drinks. I'm a priest."
Can you recite the English alphabet to me without singing it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you do that now for me, please?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, G, K, L, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, M, Y, M, Z, Q, V, W, X, C, Q, R, S, T, M, V, W, X, Y, M, Z, L, M, N, L, M, N, O, P, U, V, L, M, X, L, M, N, excuse me, sir, L, M, N, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, M, V, X, D, V, sorry, sir. I'm not remembering it.
Stay in the car! So, traffic. Let me see your hands. Wisconsin, Adam Robert Haynes, Senate 327. Adam Robert Haynes, Senate 327. Roll this window down. Hey.
Good evening, officer.
Hey, what's going on?
So, tire has been blown, and trying to get back to where I'm staying. In fact, it's the sanctuary of Our Lady Guadalupe. And so I'm a Canadian national, and just trying to get back there. In fact, so that's the long and short of it.
The priest claimed that he was trying to return to the sanctuary of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Concerned for his safety, the officer decided to conduct a field sobriety test. It quickly became clear that the man was far from sober. He struggled to maintain balance, counting in a slow, disoriented manner. At that moment, the priest's holy status meant nothing. He was a danger on the road. He was placed in handcuffs, charged with operating while intoxicated, OWI, and taken into custody. In this next case, a pastor was arrested for watering his neighbor's flowers. On May 22, 2022, Pastor Michael Jennings of Childersburg, Alabama, stepped outside to do a simple favor, watering his neighbor's flowers while they were out of town. He had done this many times before, but this time, a concerned resident saw him, assumed the worst, and called 911 to report a suspicious person. When officers arrived, they found Jennings standing near the house with a garden hose. They immediately questioned him, asking for his identification. Jennings, who lived right across the street, explained the situation but refused to provide his ID, believing he had done nothing wrong. The officers, however, didn't back down.
Howdy.
Hey man, how's it going?
Pretty good. What you doing here, man?
Water flower.
All right, they saying that, is that your vehicle? It's not?
It's the neighbor's vehicle.
The neighbors?
314, I'll be on 13.
Okay.
10-4.
You live here?
No, I don't live in.
Okay. They saying that this vehicle is not supposed to be here and you're not supposed to be
Who's
here.
saying that?
They called about it. I don't know who called.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm Pastor Jennings. I live across the street.
You're Pastor Jennings?
Yes, I'm looking out for their house while they gone.
Okay.
Watering their flowers.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Now, do you have like ID and all?
Oh, no, man. I'm not going to give you no ID.
Why not?
I ain't did nothing wrong. And they did
Well,
nothing
look,
suspicious.
listen. I'm not saying do nothing wrong.
Doc, listen,
There's a suspicious person.
Look, I used to be a police officer in Goodwater. Don't come here with that. Okay?
Look, man, don't do this to me.
Yeah.
There's a suspicious person in the yard, and if you're not one to identify yourself,
I don't have to identify myself. It's not a stop and identify state. That guy know me. He came to my store that got broke in. I live right over there across the street. Who called y'all?
that's what we got to figure out. But
Yeah,
first,
who called?
he
Black man
He
out
don't
here
live here.
warning his neighbor problems. You think
I'm
doing
not saying
something
nothing
illegal.
about.
You have no right to approach me if I ain't did nothing suspicious or nothing wrong.
Listen.
Told him I'm a pastor. I pastor until I don't want to hear you.
Sir.
You want to lock me up? Lock me up.
Nobody wants to
Lock me. I'm not showing y'all anything. I'm going to continue to water these flowers. I don't care who called y'all. Lock me up and see what happens. I want you to.
Hey, man, just come here and talk to us.
I'm
What?
gonna water these back flowers is what I'm finna do. All right, who called y'all?
Well, if you would let us talk to you, we can figure stuff out.
You're going to catch an obstruction charge if you keep walking away.
You can do whatever you want. Do it. Do it.
We're just trying to talk to you, man. Come here.
313, 314, follow.
I'm 10-4. We got one that's not listening to us. Look, man, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone, dude. Just calm down, okay?
No.
Stop.
I like this.
Okay. We're just trying to talk to you and see.
I don't want to argue with you, okay?
All right, go ahead and do what you gotta do,
I don't
Doc.
wanna arrest you either.
Do what you got to do. Go on and
Okay.
lock me up.
Look, just have a
It's
seat.
You're
already
not
a
locked
lawsuit.
up, you're
It's
just-
already a lawsuit,
Yes,
Doc.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's already a
Okay.
lawsuit.
Just have a seat, okay?
Okay? Already a lawsuit. Already a lawsuit.
313, show us.
Hey, let me get
1026, one black man. Sit down. Sit down, man. Just
Okay, let me call my wife.
you're not calling
My
nobody.
son just got racially profiled in Michigan. He's got his master's degree. He's an athletic director. 3 police profiler came in. I was ex-police officer in Goodwater. I told you I'm a pastor.
Okay, look, man.
Who called y'all?
We.
I don't have to ID
You
myself.
will not
I
listen.
have a call on you. You have to identify yourself to me. You
I don't.
understand what I'm
No, I
telling you?
don't. No, I don't. You wait, watch how you want. Take me down, book me. Go do what you need to do. Go do what you need to do.
I think it's gonna
Please
be.
call my wife right quick.
We're gonna wait off.
You're not
All right.
right there.
Well, y'all sit with him, Jeremy. I'm gonna go over here and see if it's this people over here to call.
No, it's all right.
313.
Go ahead.
Can you have the 72 that called step out and talk to us?
Too much time.
Come up here.
Hey, you know what? You know what? 10-15. 10-15. 10-15. I ain't gonna sit there and have that, dude.
Will you let my wife?
No, you ain't letting nothing now.
Appreciate it. Okay, I will.
313. You show me 10-15, one black man.
Yeah, right.
I gotta get gas, so he needs to go on someone else.
Call that the chief. I call that the chief.
I'm on this car right here.
I mean, I don't know if they called.
We'll
if
look
she-
on the log and see who called.
I mean, I saw the goat SUV, so and I saw him outside, and all I did said, "Hey, man, do you live here?" No. Is that your car? No, it's the neighbor's. So I'm finna go over here and run the tag.
Okay. He's not going to cooperate.
Oh no, sitting there hollering.
I'm trying to explain to him that we got a call. We have the right to identify him. And he says I'm talking to him like a child.
If you're a pastor and you're here watering a neighbor's yard, that's fine if you got permission.
The tension grew, and despite the pastor's insistence that he was merely helping his neighbors, officers placed him under arrest. Minutes later, the woman who made the call approached and confirmed that Jennings was exactly who he claimed to be, a trusted neighbor watering flowers. But instead of admitting their mistake, the officers doubled down, Jennings was charged with obstruction of governmental operations, an offense that made little sense given the circumstances. Outraged, he filed a lawsuit against the city and the officers involved. However, in a shocking turn, a federal judge dismissed the lawsuit, leaving Jennings with no justice for the humiliation he endured. If you thought that was worse, wait for this next case where a pastor was caught in the worst possible situation. On July 14, 2022, in Palm Coast, Florida, officers responding to a noise complaint stumbled upon a disturbing scene. Inside a parked car, they found 48-year-old former church leader Alonzo Joseph in the back seat with a 16-year-old boy. As soon as the officers turned on their flashlights, Joseph and the teen scrambled to adjust their clothes. His body language was jittery, and his story made little sense. "We were just talking," he insisted. But when pressed further, Joseph cracked.
Just talking, communicating, trying to get to know him, and that was it.
But you see how it looks to me?
I got you.
You guys are in the back.
I got you.
Doing something. Because as soon as we turned our lights on, you started moving around real fast.
Yeah, because, it's a secluded place, and we wasn't expecting, and I understand.
And there's not supposed to be anybody back here.
Oh, no?
No, there's a no trespassing sign over by the entrance over there.
Wow.
How long you been up here?
How long I've been out here? Maybe 15 minutes.
Okay.
And I was just getting ready to drop him off home.
Okay.
No, no one's going to join. I just told you it was just to be detained because you're on private property, okay? It's a no trespassing sign right on the front.
Okay.
Alright, you guys are in no trespassing area, okay? It's not free to go until we figure out what's going on, okay?
Where were you guys coming from?
Oh, we was just coming from his house.
Oh, okay.
Can I put my shirt on because it's mosquitoes?
No, I'd just rather you stay out of the car for right now. Just try and smack them off.
So who is he to you?
Oh, just a friend.
Where'd you meet him?
I met him a couple days ago, and then we wanted to meet up just to get to know him, and that was it.
Okay.
But nothing crazy,
Nothing crazy? So you met him online, you said?
No, well, not online. I met him, we was in Walmart one day, and then
So you guys just met up in Walmart? How'd you guys just like face to face?
When I met him online in Walmart, then he texted me online.
So how did he get your number?
Who?
He said he texted you. You guys met in Walmart, and then he started texting you a lot.
Yes, online.
Okay, so so you guys were just both shopping at Walmart, and
Yeah,
then you guys started talking in Walmart when you guys saw each other.
Right.
Okay.
I asked him a few questions. He was like, he go to this place, and he was like telling me where he came from, and I was telling him where I came from, and then that was it.
You guys exchanged phone numbers at that point, and okay. And then so what'd you do? Pick him up from his house?
Yeah,
Or?
I picked him up from his house because I worked late, so I said, well, maybe just come and talk over here.
Okay. Okay.
And I didn't know it was a no trespassing sign. I knew it used to be a golf course.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was a no trespassing sign because other than that, I wouldn't have been over here.
Yeah. Okay. How old are you?
I'll be 48.
Okay. What were you guys doing?
Huh?
What were you guys doing?
We were just sitting back and talking. And I told the cop, I said, I took my shirt off because it was getting hot in the car. And then he says, I was trying to fix something. I said, yeah, I was fixing my shirt because a lot of times when you sweat, your shorts get...
Well, your car's on, isn't it?
Yeah, but the AC is,
Pretty new Toyota.
Yeah, it is pretty new. But sometimes it gets hot, so...
Yeah. What you guys...
"Yeah, I was about to," he admitted, his voice trailing off in shame. The officers had no doubt about what was going on. The young victim, still shaken, confirmed that Joseph had engaged in sexual acts with him. A deeper investigation revealed that this wasn't the first time Joseph had preyed on minors. The former pastor was charged with lewd and lascivious battery, a serious offense in Florida. Realizing there was no way out, Joseph pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 5 years in prison, followed by 10 years of sex offender probation. But hold on your seats, because this next case unfolds a preacher who was arrested for protesting a pride event. On June 3, 2023, during a pride rally in Reading, Pennsylvania, preacher Damon Atkins stood on the sidewalk holding a Bible, loudly voicing his religious objections to the event. Within moments, a police officer approached him, warning that he needed to stop. Atkins, undeterred, continued speaking. That was all it took. The officer, clearly irritated, grabbed him and placed him in handcuffs. Bystanders watched in disbelief as a man was arrested for simply speaking. But Atkins wasn't the only target. Another preacher nearby was also confronted and threatened with arrest. "Do you have anything in this bag that's going to poke me?" the officer asked, searching Atkins' belongings. The Atkins was charged with disorderly conduct, a third-degree misdemeanor. However, within days, the district attorney dropped the charges, recognizing that Atkins had done nothing illegal. Furious over his wrongful arrest, Atkins filed a lawsuit against the Reading Police Department. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the next one.